Hi all, so this is the end of week 1 of my Mounjaro weight loss journey, if you like. So yeah, it's been a week ago since I took the Mounjaro jab, which is a weight loss jab. Got it from Asda Pharmacy. No real reason, just trusted Asda. Have to have a BMI of over 30, which mine's well over. It's 130 quid, which is about 4 quid a day. So if someone offered you a really healthy milkshake for 4 quid a day that would take a fair bit of weight off you, then I'm sure you'd jump at the chance. So jab is nice and easy. It's once a week for 4 weeks for the first set. Really small needle, absolutely negligible feeling when it went in. Honestly, if you're worried about jabs, don't be for this one. It's not like a blood test. It's not like I can't even liken it to anything. It's really, straightforward and painless. So, been on it a week. A summary of the week. I had it last Monday. Monday evening. Monday didn't really have much effect. Tuesday it started to kick in. Struggled with roast dinner. Tuesday evening, couldn't finish it, which I normally would be able to without any problems. Wednesday, you kind of noticed it more significantly. I couldn't finish a really low calorie, ready Indian meal. Alcohol, it now takes me about an hour to drink a pint of beer, not even a pint. It's just because the way it makes you feel full up. You don't particularly want gassy stuff. You can drink it, it just takes you longer. So that's that. I've just been eating less because it makes you eat less. You can eat what you want, but you won't want necessarily what you had before. If you like snacking on the odd chocolate bar and crisps, it doesn't really, well for me at least, it didn't. The urges kind of went away. I had a sneaky bag of crisps now and then, but nothing like I would normally. So if you think that it takes away or stops you having the food you like, you're wrong. You can have the food you like, you just won't have as much of it. And it's funny when you look at a plate half of the size of what you had before and you're full up and you're thinking, God blimey, did I really need that much before? It's clever stuff, this. The weekend, so I had a takeaway, an Indian takeaway the weekend, but I didn't have the normal meal. I just had like chicken tikka main with some rice and a little bit of naan. Bread tends to fill you up really quick. I've swapped the breads over for like wholemeal seeded bread because I didn't mind them anyway. And most of my drinks are replaced with water during the day because I don't mind a drink of water with it to wash it down, which is obviously good for you. So I had an Indian and another beer. Again, the beer did take me a while to get through on Saturday night, and then yesterday again. The day kind of consists of a piece of toast, maybe banana and a piece of toast with a glass of water. Lunchtime, if there is a lunchtime, will be something really little. I'm not even sure I'm having anything for lunch, and I'm not missing it. I'm not like it, you don't feel like you're dieting, trust me. So that's really interesting. And then last night, like a stir fry, again, not as much as I'd normally have. Loads of vegetables in it, a bit of chicken, and a clever glass of wine last night as well. Wine, if you like a little glass of wine, it tends to go down a little bit easier because it's not fizzy. But again, you won't want much of it, just because you generally fill up a little bit quicker because you're not eating as much. Weight loss in a week. So I've lost 2.5 kilos in a week. So that's just over £5 in a week. Now that's really difficult to do at the gym or on a normal diet. This isn't a diet. This isn't, something where you're craving something and you can't have it. It's very different. There's some dark magic at work. So anyone thinking of trying it, remember, talk to your doctor. It is available on the NHS. but you have to meet certain criteria, additional medical conditions and things. So this is just my experience of it. Obviously, everyone's will be different, but £5 in a week is incredible. I'm due for my second jab now, this morning, which is not going to bother me after the first one, and then we'll see how we go on from there. So yeah, let me know if you're going to go on it and having a look at some of the weight loss options. But this really is a game changer, this one. It really is, because you don't feel that you're missing out on stuff, which diets kind of make you. You do a few swaps, but you don't notice the swaps in food. So yeah, it's been I'm pleased with the week. If you told me I lose £5 in a week without really feeling that I've earned it, then I would have said, really? But yeah, it's happened. Mounjaro is the jab, as the pharmacy, but you can get it online from other people. I just trusted the Asda brand. Nice quick delivery. They send an email to your doctor confirming that you're on it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, if you've got any questions, I'll try to answer them as best I can. But if you're not a gym person, or you don't have that gym-like discipline of chicken and rice, like pretty much 90% of the population, if you look around, then it would be worth exploring one of these, certainly in the early days. And what I've researched and looked at other people's blogs and stuff, it's interesting. I never had no side effects, no, a tiny bit of bloating, but no nausea, no headaches, none of that. Bowel movements are a little bit different, because you're eating less. Yeah, so there you go, £5 in a week, that's nuts. I'll keep you posted next week.